Hello. Welcome back.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 2
Yeah, episode
of
2.
the Dopamine Flow.
Dopamine flow. We're back.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to episode 1. If you haven't yet, what are you doing? Go watch episode 1. It's on YouTube.
I know you don't have anything else to do.
Right. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Yeah,
YouTube.
so episode 2, here we are.
Yeah. We just wanted to start off by saying thanks, honestly. It's surreal, honestly. We were just talking about it. It's like crazy to think about that we actually started this and we were like doing the thing.
Yeah.
And honestly, like the amount of like support and just, people like following and just like listening. Like,
Right.
and the numbers like keep going. I was like, oh, okay, maybe like 10 people will listen. And then
Yeah.
it was like, okay, we're at like 70. And now it's like, it feels good and it feels like easy to do, but also like we credit that to you guys because
Definitely.
you guys are like supporting that and, kind of like tuning in and just making it easy for us.
Mhm.
So all that positive feedback, even like feedback in general, like we want to hear it. We want to see like what you guys think and
Definitely.
like what you want to hear us talk about and just continue to do it for you guys and
Yeah.
make it fun.
And I just want to add to that it's so cool just seeing a lot of friends support this new project.
Yeah.
So thank you guys, thank you everybody. I see the amount of I see everybody who follows and everybody who likes and comments and subscribes and stuff like
He's
that.
all about
so
the analytics. He's watching.
I'm watching
He's
to see
watching.
who follows, who doesn't, who keeps seeing the stories. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, like I even got texts. Like I got text messages and it was
Aw,
just so cool
supportive.
just seeing that,
Yeah.
So really thank you guys, bottom of my heart, appreciate it. And you guys are in for a wild ride while we even figure out what that looks like
We
too.
don't know what we're doing.
But hey, to that,
So that cheers.
cheers.
Okay.
Saludcita.
A little
good stuff.
ASMR.
Yeah.
If you're not into it.
Yeah, I don't really got nails.
You don't have
to be doing
nails.
all that. Get the acrylics on there.
No, yeah, hold on.
Nah.
No, I'm
Wait,
done.
hold on. Hey, and then we see analytics. Viewers go down.
No, it just skyrockets. All the weirdos
Oh,
watching
can we
ASMR.
talk about? So, I did a poll on the Instagram, right, where I said,
Oh, yes,
what is this going to be
yeah.
about? Is this a clothing line?" And the fact that nobody like voted for that, like really,
Nah,
like,
we don't.
come
Yeah,
on. Like you guys don't think we're fashionable? Like we're not gonna have a clothing line out?
I wouldn't though. I think people know. I wouldn't
knew we
involve
were up to
myself with
something,
that.
huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't involve myself in that.
So the clothing line was an option. And then it was feet pics. And I threw that in there as a random. But the response that we got for that, I was like, hey, yo.
What's going on,
Y'all
guys?
trying to tell something?
Yeah. What are you?
So perhaps the dogs might come out in a later episode.
Yo, if you see any dogs, they're gonna it'll be Anthony's because they will not be mine.
But all right, so today I was about to say it's sponsored by, but it's obviously not sponsored by.
We're not sponsored,
if y'all
but we're
wanna
looking for
sponsor us
sponsors.
with
Yeah,
coffee,
I was
let's
like,
do it,
yeah,
you know?
you guys got, those mom and dads.
Right. So today
got-
we got coffee from Verve. This is right off Manhattan Beach Pier.
Yeah, Anthony wanted to be bougie today. He called me. He's
some
like,
light.
I want to do something different. Oh, let's just go to Manhattan Beach.
Down the street.
And this has also been in the fridge for like 2 hours.
It's been chilling, literally chilling.
It's sweating now.
It's sweating.
Hence the cup
Yeah,
holder.
last time we filmed, we were like
We didn't.
in the midst of kind of a heat wave, right?
Yeah.
And we had to close all the windows for like noise problems,
I just want to let you guys know, like, this is a sacrifice for me because Anthony, like, closes all the windoms, doesn't have a fan today.
We were sweating last time.
No, yeah, it was.
I was like shiny. I was like, yo.
oily.
I was patting myself down.
But yeah,
But
he
thankfully,
like.
like the weather's cool.
No,
now.
yeah.
It's
Now I'm, like,
chill.
chilling.
You
I'm
got
in
a
uniform.
sweater on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's fall.
Yeah.
It's
we're in
starting
the
to feel like fall.
vibes. What'd you get to drink today?
I got my usual iced vanilla
The
latte, ice. Yeah, with oat milk.
Oat milk. Okay.
Oat milk.
Did you feel a little
For all the
judged?
haters out there, oat
Is
milk.
that why?
Verve, yeah, I feel like if you were to say like regular milk, sometimes they look at you a little
True.
crazy. So the only place I'm telling you that I get regular milk is Starbucks. Yeah. I mean, but it
Starbucks.
doesn't make a difference to me, so it's fine. I mean, but it tastes. But I think it's creamier with
It
oat
is.
milk.
It's thicker. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I necessarily like that.
Thick
I
with
don't.
two C's. I kind of like it.
I've gotten oat milk like 2 times. Not a fan.
Not a fan.
Almond milk is the way to go.
Guys, let us know what you guys prefer. If you guys rock with the whole milk
Yeah,
or 2%.
team almond milk or team oat,
Oat
milk?
milk. Oat milk, bro.
Let's see. I
Almond
don't know.
milk is so
let's
nasty.
let the viewers
Ugh,
decide on
I'm
that
not gonna get
one.
into this right now. I don't.
But
feel like
I just got a normal almond milk latte.
Yeah, I forget. You're just like no
Basic,
flavor. Yeah.
No flavor.
He's so
All
weird.
grease.
Okay.
But yeah, just kind of like talking about episode 1. Have you seen it like
yeah,
fully?
we're gonna recap. Yeah, I think I watched. I want to say like 98% of it.
Yeah.
I think I might have like. I started it and then Friday at work was just crazy. So and that's when I was
Yeah.
watching it. So I didn't end up watching it until I left work.
Right.
But yeah, I
I mean,
watched.
you lived it. You lived. You know,
I
like
was here.
you
I
were
didn't
the
have to watch
one
it.
talking, right?
I didn't have to watch it. I knew exactly what I was saying.
Yeah.
Some of those things. Some of those things I stand by.
Yeah. Some comments we stand by. Some
Some
we
now.
learned.
Some now that time has passed.
Right. So one thing I remember was we talked about the Clippers. If you're a Clippers fan, you're down bad.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
But
have happened not too
now-
long ago, right?
Yeah.
They won over
Now
the
the
Lakers.
Clippers are looking to
Crazy.
If you see me with the Lakers or a Clippers jersey,
Right.
mind your business.
Right.
No, I'm just
We threw a little shade at Florida. I think I'm gonna stand by that one.
that one I stand by.
That one
until
I might
then.
stand by it.
We threw a lot of shade last podcast. I'm gonna say Clippers. I will stand by that one.
Okay.
I give credit where credit's due. They're looking solid, but I will always stand by their trash. Like just in general, even if they win the playoffs, I'll still say like they're trash. I like it. It doesn't matter. They're just the Clippers.
They're just not
The
that
Florida
LA
comment I
team.
stand by.
Right.
Like
Yeah, Florida. I like the orange juice. Florida natural.
I don't
I'm
like
kidding. I
orange
don't
juice.
really like that either.
I like their beaches. That's it.
Until you step in the sand, there's a needle in there. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna make my way to Florida one day.
It's bro, Miami's a
sounds
vibe.
Sounds like a vibe.
No,
sounds
it
like a
is.
movie.
It's a vibe. It is a
Gosh, I
vibe. They're
need to
different
go.
out there. They're built different for real, for real.
For real, for real.
They be they're actually like, you know how we see squirrels?
Yeah.
Like everywhere?
Yeah. Oh. I
They
know.
don't see squirrels.
No.
Do you know what they see?
Alligators.
Yes, bro. What, bro?
They're like, hey, what's that movie, Larry the Crocodile? They'll be like, hey, what's up?
You told me I'm walking my dog and alligators gonna cross the road. Nah, that's different.
That's hilarious.
But one comment that I think we have to address is
Let's talk about it.
yeah, we're gonna have to talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
All right, this is on you because I feel like it hit you more than it. I mean, it hit me definitely
Yeah.
hard, but like I didn't go to extremes.
So, man, you know, in episode 1, I had mentioned how I was so happy to be a Dodger fan.
I love LA. Randy Newman playing in the background.
And while, yes, that's still currently true, I am happy to be a Dodger fan.
I'm not happy, but I'm a
However-
Dodger fan. Yeah.
However, that was tough. That was a tough loss.
Um,
That was a tough loss because that's not how we
Start
were supposed
crying.
to go down.
balls.
I'm over here like if I'm doing a one-on-one, you know,
I'm
like
a little
like
emotional
breakup.
right now. Yeah. I don't know why I'm feeling all these emotions.
No,
right
but
now.
like it really was a tough loss because we have dominated the Padres for years and we have
this
won
season, bro. Like
the
we
Padres,
won
like, you know, like every
111
series,
games.
right? Like I think there was
we swept them. Like,
right. And the fact that and let me make one thing straight.
yeah, let's clarify something.
Let me clarify.
Yeah.
The Padres did not beat us.
No.
The
We
we beat ourselves.
Yes, we failed ourselves.
And the Padres capitalized off that, rightfully
Right.
so,
Right,
as
right,
any
right.
team would.
I think it would
know
have
what I'm
been
saying?
any team would have if it didn't have to be the Padres. It could have been the Diamondbacks and we still would have been like,
But the fact that it was the Padres,
oh, it hurt even
it's
more.
it's
'Cause
all
I'm like,
these, you know, what I'm saying?
You
It's
know?
like, yo, hey, yo, like you still got the tag hanging off your jersey. You know what I'm
Like-
saying? Like, There was.
Really?
Tell me. All right. There was no fans pre Tatis.
No.
Really? Like.
Who was a Padres fan? And they had to. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. They had to. Did you see? They had to restrict.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
They had to restrict who could buy tickets
That is
to go
sad.
see them at Petco Park. That's the part that killed me. Is like, how are you guys as a franchise like beat LA, like, and then all these fans come out of nowhere, and then you're like, oh, no one's gonna come like cheer on like the Dodgers. We
Right.
can't.
Right. Exactly.
We physically could not like.
And I'll tell you this: I've gone to a couple stadiums. So I've gone to, San Francisco Giants,
Yeah.
Diamondbacks, and then the Padres Petco Park.
Yeah.
And I kid you not, it's literally 50% plus or more Dodger fans.
No, yeah, because we're
And
everywhere.
especially San Diego, it's just a drive down.
Yeah, it's 2 hours. It's
And
2 hours.
they know that, and they didn't want that. They didn't want all the blue. And it's funny how they got their little yellow towels and
It's so ugly.
like
It's just so. If
the
you're a
Steelers
Padres
terrible
fan,
towels
I'm
one
not
thing.
sorry
That's
for
cool.
what I'm about to say.
But
Like,
Padres towels, and then the whole. I will say this though, and this goes with the Giants. This goes with the Diamondbacks. Pretty much everybody in our whole league, our
yeah,
division.
yeah,
Their whole motto is beat LA.
that's what I'm saying. Like, we have never, ever, ever like. You're cheering more to be a team, like you're that obsessed with us,
Right.
that you're not gonna say like go Padres.
Exactly.
Like,
You're not cheering on your own
let's
team.
go. Yeah,
It's like
it's a be like you're
Right.
focusing. You're still focusing.
imagine
on
us saying beat SF, beat SD, beat AZ. Like I'm
We're
not
not
talking about you,
bothered.
bro.
Yeah,
Like I'm talking. You know
we're
what I'm
talking
saying?
about me.
And the way I thought about this is that
I
we're
just-
in your mind so much.
You're
it's
upset.
like you're saying you're over your ex-girlfriend,
But
but
you're
you keep
not.
bringing her up.
Right. That's exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
My thing was every single time, like I've thought about it too. When I was
Yeah.
watching games, I was like, they're really that obsessed with us.
Right.
Like play Mariah Carey in the background.
We
like, why are
we
you
live
so
in their head
obsessed with me?
rent free. And you know what? I'll take that because rent is
no
high over
eviction.
here.
No eviction.
They're just trying to be us, man.
You know what? It was a tough loss.
Yeah.
I think for that last game, I was out to dinner for a friend's birthday.
Mm.
And we were up. It was like, I was like, oh, like you still as a Dodgers fan. And if you're a Dodgers fan, you know this, like you're never fully like at peace during playoffs. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my gosh.
Even if you're
Stressing.
up 3 games, like 2 games, you're never at peace. You don't feel that comfort of like, we locked this in because there's just so many times where like stuff happens, bro. I remember we were up and I was like, someone was texting me. They're like, oh, you're up. You're good. Blah, blah. I'm like, I still don't feel at peace.
Yeah.
Like I'm still
never
like in
know.
my like, like I don't even want to watch the game. So we're at dinner. They have it playing. Set that 7th inning. Gosh. And I was like, I can't
worse.
watch it. I was like, you know what? I'm over it.
And you know what it reminded me of? It was, I don't want to say it was karma, but it really reminded me of when we were playing against Tampa Bay Rays. And they had Blake Snell on the mound.
Yeah.
And he was pitching an incredible game. And we were losing, I think. Yeah, we had to be losing at that point. And literally, it's like, damn, if they keep this guy in the whole time, we're just not going to win this game.
No, yeah, we're done.
And the only way we could win that game is if they took him out.
And they
but
did.
we knew they weren't going to do that.
But didn't they?
Or so we thought.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And then the manager came out
he was so
and
mad.
took him out. And Blake Snell was just pissed. He knew, like,
But you know what's crazy?
what's up?
What goes around comes around.
That's right. That's
'Cause
right.
that's
And
exactly-
and it's crazy how now he's on the Padres and it's kind of like full circle. So
Yeah.
the same thing that happened to him, pretty much
He
happened
got his
to us.
redemption.
And, yeah.
I
and
feel like
so,
the universe gave him an opportunity and was like, this was,
Yeah.
for last.
But you know what's crazy? Like, a lot of our Dodgers players, their contracts are up. Or this is the year that
There's so many. Yeah,
they're
there's
just
so
going to
many.
get. We have, first of all, Trey Turner, who, I'm sorry, he made a lot of errors in the playoffs. I wouldn't want to see him back. I don't want to see him back. So he's good off my list.
He left a bad taste in my mouth
Yeah.
after like the little mistakes. Like you could tell too that he like kind of knew.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, oof, I don't know if I'm bouncing back from that one. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then we have Cody Bellinger. It's been with us.
I didn't want to talk about
since
it,
the
but I guess
beginning.
we're talking about it.
Let's talk about it. Right?
I think for me, I'm gonna say like, yeah, I've always been a Dodgers. I've like bounced between the Yankees and Dodgers my whole life, just because like my family ties to the Yankees, whatever. But ever since I was a Dodgers fan, like he has been on.
Yeah.
And losing Seager,
Oh yeah, that
that
was
one
tough.
hurt. Losing
That was
Kike,
That was tough.
that one fucking hurt, bro.
That
Like,
was-
I might just start crying talking about it, honestly.
Yeah.
But losing him, yes, I feel like that's the last one that I would really be like, he's been there. Like, you know, like
right.
we've, you know, it's like a journey. But the way that he's been playing, I don't think I feel like, I look at Kike, I'm like, damn, he's such a good player. Like, why did we do that? Like, Seager, same thing. But like, the way he's been playing lately, like,
He's not
would
the
I
same.
be upset? Would I be? I'd be upset to not see him in uniform.
Right.
But in what is he doing for us? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the outfield, yeah, he's pretty, you know, he's pretty good. But like, he can't.
He's just not producing
What
what
is
he
he
used to.
doing? Yeah, what is he like? I mean,
And I think it comes down to a point where you have to be like, all right, I have to do this for the team. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
I have to
yeah.
look out for the team and whatever it takes to win that.
yeah.
That's a tough
So
one.
so Anthony does not care to see any of these.
Well, you know what? So this is I've learned
He was
something.
so hurt. Let's tell the people what you did.
I learned something. Hold on, before I get there. So, a couple years ago, when they traded, this was the All-Star like trade. Essentially, we got rid of Matt Kemp, who was my
Oh.
favorite Dodger.
Oh, you're talking way back.
Bouygues, and
Yeah.
who was it? Hill, I think. I believe it was. It was a
Again,
pitcher.
I'm gonna put an asterisk here just so that
put
no
an
one
asterisk.
cancels Anthony. Because
We'll borrow that asterisk from the Dodgers or from the Astros.
Astros from the trash.
But yeah, when they got traded, I was like, how could you guys? Like, this is
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
And that's when I learned you
It's like-
can't get attached to the player.
I think the only one that I feel that
Got to
way.
get attached to the team.
I only feel that way about Kershaw.
That one would be tough. Yeah.
I think I genuinely would be.
That one's an exception. Yeah.
You know.
So I've learned like you can't get attached to, and especially after Jansen too. So Jansen's a different one. He
Dude,
would get a lot of
yeah.
hate, but I stood by him because I
'Cause
liked him.
yeah, and he produced when he needed
Right.
to. Like he came through.
But I do understand, and yes, I do agree. There's many times he gave up the games for us.
Yeah,
so
there's
I see
plenty.
both sides, like Chanel.
Yeah. I'm not biased. I just want to let you guys know. No, I think the same thing is like that goes with like thinking about that. I was like, damn, that really resonated with me.
Yeah.
Like you have to get attached to the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
because
learned not
I
to get
think-
attached to the player.
I think I'm the opposite. Like I can get attached to a lot of them because I'm like, bro, come on.
Yeah,
but
'cause
it's
you
like
see them
you
all
have
the
to make
time,
tough.
they're all
Yeah, you have to
together.
make tough decisions like
The
that.
ones, the year that I did get attached to, and the one that did deserve the ring was the 2017
17.
Dodgers. That team, every single, you just see them and like you see the unity. They're all smiles. They're
The
all
dugout.
like family. Are you kidding me? Like those photos, like, and the fact that we got cheated out of it.
It's like there's no word. Like I'm just so upset. I like every time I think of
I need to switch
The
this
deep
coffee
breath.
for something else.
the
But
sigh.
let's talk about it, right?
No, yeah, we're
We
talking.
gotta talk
We have
about
to
it.
talk
So,
about it. Yeah.
I mean, you know what? I think it comes down to the point, like, whatever it takes now to win a ring. There's trade rumors
Yeah.
of who's going to be our shortstopper, who we going to have.
There's just a lot of double like
I'm hearing
know?
trade rumors of Judge, but I'm also hearing rumors of Correa, and from the Astros exactly. And I've never booed a Dodger. And some people would boo like Jansen when he gets on the
when he's
mound.
on
And
the
I don't
mound.
understand that, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Nah, I'll never.
I would
don't-
never boo my own team.
my own team. No, even if I know he's absolute trash, like
Right.
he's my trash.
However,
I will boo.
this
You're
man
not coming.
does not
nah,
deserve
you're not.
to wear blue.
Yeah, you're not coming from over.
Anytime
Especially if
he-
you were on that team.
Right.
you're-
Anytime he gets out there, if he's a Dodger, I'm booing top of my lungs.
I understand. Like you have to do what you have to do to
Right.
get a ring.
Right.
You think they would go that far?
You know what? I don't think so because I think they know
That ruins the team dynamic.
The
That's what I'm
dugout,
saying.
you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like
that-
the locker rooms.
Yeah, no,
there's
it
gonna
wouldn't be
some
the same.
beef.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
So I don't think they would do it.
He's a clown
But if he,
anyways.
if he, if I nah, dude, I'm so worked up. I don't even want to talk
I know.
about it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. The let's talk about it. We're not talking about it. No, yeah, but
I agree.
I think now also the managing there might be some
Yeah, we gotta.
there
You
might
know,
be some
before
changes.
like I used to hear like, oh, fire Roberts and
All the time. It's every season.
and you know,
I'm surprised
to an
he
extent,
himself hasn't.
I agreed with it and I disagreed with it.
Yeah.
This year, I more agree with it.
Yeah, because
You know what I'm
how
saying?
do you
And they keep
off
talking
of
about.
off of like the season we had
Right.
like
They
for-
keep on talking about 111 wins, franchise record, this and that.
but
That's
when
cool.
it counts.
It doesn't matter. Does not matter. If you cannot produce in the postseason,
Then that's where you
That's
need
where it
to
matters
be
the most.
yeah, and like I think that's like your trial is like, okay, yeah, you can do all this, but when hits the fan, when you got that
Exactly.
pressure, when you got like, what are you doing?
right.
And he's being silly. He's, you know what? I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah. We want to know because did it hurt for you guys?
Did it hurt? Oh, because it hurt for me.
Anthony,
Oh yeah, going back to that point.
No, Anthony went through it.
It you know what?
I'm gonna let him have. I'm gonna have him let the. You have the space.
Yeah, this is I have this space. I deleted. Well, I didn't delete. Okay, I removed the Instagram app from
Yeah.
my phone
Yeah.
because I was that down bad. I did not
remember.
want to see any of the memes. I didn't want to see any of the stats. I didn't want to see any like
The thank you fans.
nothing. You know?
The thank you fans post.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It might as well have said like the FU fans. Hey, and by the way, we're raising the price of the micheladas and the beer and the parking.
By the way, inflation.
Inflation, yeah.
No, yeah, Anthony. You guys are the reason that Anthony
Yeah.
the
Re-downloaded the
app.
Instagram app.
because he needed to market the. He
Yeah,
needed
because
to
I'm like,
market
all right,
the podcast.
Cha-Cha, when are we gonna put out this podcast? Or
Yeah,
should
he
we do
comes
it
and
this
he's
week?
like, when are we're talking about it? I'm like, yeah, we gotta like start, you know, like Instagram, blah, blah, blah. He's like, looks at me so serious. He's like, well, I actually deleted Instagram. I was like, what? Like
Yeah.
that Anthony like loves Instagram. So I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, that Dodgers loss.
Yeah, it really got to me.
I said it was that bad. No, I stayed off.
Yeah.
I stayed off of Twitter because Twitter, the memes hurt.
They're ruthless. They're more ruthless on Twitter.
I stayed off of Twitter
Yeah.
for maybe 3 days.
Yeah.
Instagram, not so much because I was just like, I mean, it is what it is.
Right.
But no, yeah, that one definitely hurt. I don't ever want to watch baseball again. I was actually having a
Oh, yeah, I was
conversation with
pissed.
someone. I was like, I wish I didn't like sports.
Yeah.
Like, it would save me so much time and energy and just like emotion. Because honestly, when I'm watching, and especially baseball, bro, you're telling me I have to sit through 9 innings of just like
Sometimes more.
like of torture, bro.
Right.
Like it's not, and like things can change so fast. It's not like basketball where you're like, it's fast paced, whatever. It's
Yeah.
like truly like you just
At
don't
any
know.
moment.
Right. So I'm like, I wish I didn't like sports, but like it's the Dodgers, you know?
Yeah, I was saying this. I was like, I hate baseball.
I hate it.
But more so,
Every
like,
year.
you know, it's crazy. I was telling my friend this, like, I think I understand what it means to be in a toxic relationship
Yeah, because you keep going back.
because
I'm gonna still go to the games.
I think as a
I'ma still
Dodgers fan,
support.
you're knowingly in a toxic relationship
Yeah, because you
because
know
every
exactly.
year it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the
every
same.
October is the same thing.
Yeah.
You get your feelings hurt, you get crushed,
You're on the high.
heartbroken.
You're riding the high.
And then come like, you know,
We're the best team in
February,
baseball.
March, you know, here comes all the trade rumors. Oh, snap. Who we getting?
then we get so many good
Go to
ones.
spring training, opening day.
Feeling
there's
good.
Games. You're there. You're spending all your money.
Vibing, swiping the car.
And then you're all excited because we win the division. We're gonna
We
go
clinched, bro.
right, clinch for the
And
11th
then-
consecutive year,
to lose to the Padres.
and then to lose.
To the Padres.
Something gives, but
Ugh, I hate
let's get that. Now that
Anyways,
we
it's
got that
of
out of our systems, right?
Yeah, it's out of our system.
You know what? I think I feel a lot better.
This is
I
a
didn't-
safe space. I didn't
This
know
is
I
safe
needed to
space.
do this until I did it right now.
And you know, during that whole time, Mercury was in Gatorade,
Bro.
so I think it added on to just the force.
I was like, is Anthony just dramatic? Which he is, but I was like, or
I kid you not. The next day after that, I did not get out of my bed until 2 p.m. And then it was all gloomy, and I was, you know, the
You were
cashier
depre.
register's like, "Hey, how's it going?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm all right, thanks." I think I even got Chick-fil-A that day, just like,
No,
you
it
know.
just I'm like Anthony got broken up with by the Dodgers.
Literally.
That's what happened. He was going through a breakup.
I'm like, damn.
No relationship has hurt like this.
Yeah. Not even in one. I'm already getting heartbroken.
How I'm getting my heart
That's why I
broken. I'm
don't
not
do
even
this,
in a
bro.
relationship. That is hilarious.
That's funny.
No, it was Mercury was whatever. I don't know. I mean, I don't believe in that, but
I don't. Yeah, I don't follow all that. But
I don't even
I'm
know
in
what
for the
that means, but I
memes.
just know
Yeah.
I be feeling some type of way.
Right, I'm in
And
for the
then
memes.
people are saying it, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you're a little sus about it.
Right. Oh, sure. Okay. Red flag. Save that for a different time.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that one.
But it's funny because like I was like, you know, just kind of upset in that moment. I was just sad. I was like, oh, let me get Chick-fil-A. I'll make me feel better. It's funny, like
Chick-fil-A is definitely my comfort food. I
it is, right?
Yeah.
But you know, it's crazy. Like for me, like, you know, I just like aced a test. Let's go celebrate. Let's get Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like the
damn,
opposite.
I just bombed that test. Let me get some
The
Chick-fil-A. You know?
It's like positive reinforcement and like negative reinforcement at the same time.
But I guess that's what you do in like sad boy hours and sad girl hours.
No, that's exactly
You
what I
know?
do. I mean, like,
Or what do you like? I guess what do you do to like maintain it? You know, kind of like balance yourself in that.
yeah. I mean, dude, I don't know. Okay, back to like, I don't believe in like Mercury being in right. I just don't follow it. Like, I just don't
Yeah,
have any
same.
idea what's going on. But I will say, whenever people say that, something is happening inside of me that I'm like, or just like emotionally, mentally, I'm just like sad. Like, I remember I was down bad for like, City Girls were down. City Girls were down. But I just remember I was like, I think maybe for like a week and a half, I was like, what the? It was me and like my group of friends though. So it's like, we're all girls. I'm like, yo, like, are you guys feeling
Are
this?
y'all good?
Like, send a text in the
Checking
group
up on
chat.
you, sis. You good?
just wondering. Y'all good? But I remember feeling like down bad. I was like, dude, what is going on? Like, I was like, maybe it's like the like seasonal depression. I was like, what is like, and they're like, no, like, yeah, we're feeling the same thing. And I was like, something is up. Like, something is definitely up with something. And maybe it was that, but I was like trying to get myself out of it. I was like, nah, dude, you're not like, bro, I'm going through the list in my head. Like, no, that's not the reason. No. I'm like, bro, what can I really do? So like, I just try to like do little things throughout the day that truly make me happy.
Yeah.
And I
like that.
recently just saw this TikTok. It was like one of those like cheesy TikToks. Like, I don't know what my algorithm was on that day, but it was like, you just have to live like every moment like it's your last moment, basically. Like, this is the last time you'll see these people. This is the last conversation you'll have. This is the last time you'll be here.
That's deep.
Bro, I said, you know what? You're right.
Yeah, that's a great
Like,
point.
it's okay. Yeah, I was like, it's okay to have like sad moments and like bask in that sadness. Like, you're entitled to feel feel all your feelings. But I think for me, that really resonated because I'm like, so many times in the day I go through just like minor inconveniences or just annoyances that I'm just like, ugh, like my whole day's ruined. Like, okay, the whole day's canceled. I'm going home and I'm taking a nap.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing anything that I was.
cures everything. You know.
so-
Sometimes.
That's such like a terrible like coping mechanism. Let me just knock myself out.
Let me sleep it out. And
just
you wake
not
up,
be
you're like,
awake.
Crap.
It's still there. My issues are still there. But no, like, it really opened my eyes to like, no, like, you really can't, you have to shift your perspective.
Yeah.
So now I just try to do things like little things. Like, if I'm having a bad day, I'm going to spend that $7 on an iced coffee. You know what?
Do it.
Because I
Teach
deserve
yourself.
it. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
Right.
Maybe I do it a little too often. As a minor,
Yeah, maybe it's
someone
changed
honks
its
at
meaning
me,
now.
spends $200 on shoes.
Oh
I
yeah,
deserve it.
I am a shopper when it comes to that.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
you
like
know what I'm saying?
a cereal shopper. Like,
A cereal shopper.
yeah, that's a thing. It's a thing.
That's a thing.
Yeah, cereal
Oh
like
damn.
like serial killers.
Yeah, well, yeah. No, I thought you were talking about like actual cereal, like
No.
cornflakes. You know, some
Apple
yeah, some Apple Jacks, Fruit of the. Wait, no, not Fruit of the Loops. What am I saying? Anyway, so yeah, you're a cereal
Fruit
shopper.
Loops. No. No, yeah, I treat myself maybe a little too much, but I think that yeah, and my friends
Whatever
are like, it
helps.
makes you feel good for a second. Like I feel good. Like that's just the period.
Yeah.
Like not for a second. I'm happy. And then, like that burst of like, serotonin, it's like, okay, you're
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
So I just learned to be like, you know what, I can't let also like I have to work on that. Like I shouldn't be shopping like that. But I think learning to be like, oh, it's okay to like go through this, but like feel it, whatever, get over it because like you got the rest of the day to like get ahead of. Like,
Right.
and I was so notorious for being like, "Ugh, I'm not gonna go to the gym because I had a really hard day at work. Like, like, you know what? Just go.
Yeah.
Just go do what you got to do. So I think now, like getting into fall and like the darker, seasons, like literally it gets darker earlier. Like, I think that's something that I have to like keep in mind is like, all right, yeah, like you're gonna feel real cozy,
Yeah.
but like you gotta still keep it pushing,
Yeah. I like
just
that.
like things like that. I think for me, that's what I do. Just like find little joys in life and just like run with it. Like people find like joys in like weird things. Just
Right.
like
Pick up a new hobby. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
do what you gotta do. Like read a book. Like reading is my thing. Like buying a new candle. Like starting a new Netflix show. I think those things are like, especially when you're feeling down bad. It's like those are little things that like little sprinkles of like
Right.
keep you going.
I think for me during like I call them sad cut hours. You know, I think I
He's a cuh.
a little cut like cut
No, you are
during
though.
the sad cut hours. I mean, besides listening to like your sad cut music,
Brent.
no, the cut music. So like Eslabon,
Eslabon.
like
Oh no.
Márcame Pe, you know, like
Grupo
some.
Firme.
I'm talking about more sad, you know, like
The
sad
play,
cut-
like
yeah,
bro, when you're
so-
sad and you dig yourself.
But I mean,
deeper.
like it's not really sad. It's more like
no, you're in your
just,
feels.
You're just in the, you know,
You're in a
what I'm
mood.
saying?
You
Yeah,
wanna
you're
keep
just
the
in
mood going.
Right. Right. Open up a little chela, then you open up another
No.
one.
We do not condone. Disclaimer.
No, so like I guess what I do is more necessarily when I'm not like 100% like feeling myself or feeling, you know, like myself.
Yeah.
I would, you know what? I would go on like walks on the Strand
Yeah.
by the beach.
Yeah.
Because something about like just being there, you know, we don't really have much nature around, but that's
No.
like
I mean, we have
as
to
close
drive.
as we get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just the beach. I've always loved the beach. So doing that, I call them meditation walks.
Hot boy walks.
Hot boy walks?
I go on hot girl walks, but
Okay.
you would be
Oh, okay. I get
hot
you.
boy
I
walk.
get you.
Yeah.
I get you. We'll call them co-walks.
hot girl walks.
With my Cortez, you know what I'm saying? No, so I just go on walks, or I'll bring a book with me most of the time
Yeah.
too. So read a book, and then I think during the winter, I kind of get into this like lion beast mode, in a sense that like,
Really?
all right, you like go to the gym.
You grind?
I feel like those are the good times because then it's like I could choose to be cozy or I can choose to like get out of my comfort zone and do something. And then whether or not like you actually go hard or you just
Are consistent?
right. I think the point here is just showing up. Just show up.
That's
You know
the
what I'm
hardest
saying?
part, yeah.
Just do because once you're there, it's you know
It's easy.
It's easier.
Nah, but that's not always true. 'Cause
Not always
sometimes
true.
I'm
Yeah,
there
sometimes
and I'm like,
there like half an hour. I'm like, all right, that's a little too.
I'm just gonna go to the sauna.
Chick-fil-A still open.
I still have time to bake to Chick-fil-A. No, yeah. I mean,
so I think it kind of depends, like, you know, what kind of mood you're in.
do you think for you, like you noticeably are like that in the fall and winter? Or do you think you're like that like just through periods of time?
I think I try to be that.
in
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I tell myself to do that. You know, I was reading this, so I'm reading a book called Atomic Habits.
I thought you were gonna say
And
I read this
I
article.
heard this in I read this in an article. No, this actually read. So, and this is a book that I've been reading for a while because I haven't built up the
I don't
habit.
read it.
I haven't built up the habit to finish Atomic Habits.
That says something. I don't know about the book or
Well,
you.
I have this horrible habit of always buying new books
And not finishing.
and never finishing them.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, I want to read this one.
Yeah.
Oh, I jump around too
Yeah,
much.
I just bought a new book actually. I'm doing
So
the
I'm
same
trying to
thing.
be in the habit of finishing books.
Of finishing. You have to finish.
And
Like,
I've done a good job
there
in
you go.
finishing, like, you know, these other 2 books.
Mm-hmm.
But part of that inside Atomic Habits, it talks about, you know, your identity, telling yourself, I am this. So for example, somebody, let's say I'm a smoker and I'm trying to quit.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody offers me a cigarette and I say, oh no, I wouldn't like one. I'm trying to stop. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So the correct way to say it is, oh no, I'm no longer a smoker. So you're putting an identity to yourself behind it.
because that's who you are.
Right, exactly.
It's
That's
easier
who
to-
you are.
yeah.
And so telling yourself that, you actually start to believe it.
Yeah.
As opposed to, oh, I'm
You're
trying
fooling
to
yourself.
quit. No, I quit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're tricking your mind
Exactly,
before the
tricking
action.
your mind. And so in that sense, I'm telling myself, you know, all right, no, winter time is my time to grind. Do you get what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yes.
So I'm tricking my mind into doing that.
He's like,
I'm playing mind tricks on myself.
I'm gaslighting myself. I don't need somebody
I'm
to gaslight
gaslighting
me.
myself.
I gaslight myself.
You don't gaslight me. I
I do
gaslight
it.
me.
I do it myself. That's why.
Damn, that's a red flag.
Anthony just had a
There's just
the Jimmy
a
Neutron.
realization. Oh no! You don't tell me that's a red flag. I tell myself that's a
I'm a
red
red
flag. Oh shoot.
No, but no, that
That's
honestly
funny.
works. Like
That's cool, right?
learning psychology and like how the mind works.
Yes, I'm so interested in
That's
that.
exactly like how you have to do things in order for you to actually get results, if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like there's like scientific things like and like little tricks that you have to do
Exactly.
in order, like the 21 days, like to like make it a habit thing.
Oh right, right.
That's an actual thing. Like there are studies that show these things. So for you in your mind to like trick it's, and it's literally just like the simplest thing of like rephrasing things.
yeah.
You don't have to like you don't have to be like or quitting smoking like actually because like yeah, you're gonna slip up, but the like you just believing it in your head, like saying like, oh, I'm not a smoker, I'm not a smoker. You're like reinforcing that thought into your
Right.
head until you literally like don't even notice it one day, and someone's like, hey, do you want? And you're like, oh no, I'm good. And then you're like, I didn't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, it's just crazy.
Crazy.
It's just the craziest thing. But yeah, that's honestly good. I might try to gaslight myself this winter.
Can't say that's the healthiest thing to do. But yet again,
I
I didn't even know I
wouldn't-
was doing that, so who knows? Go for it.
Well, now
Give it
you
a
guys
shot.
know Anthony's strict. If you see him at the gym, it's working. He's gaslighting himself so hard to
Yeah.
be there.
But it's crazy, like you were just talking about how, you know, it's starting to get colder. It's starting, you know,
Yeah,
time
fall
is just going
season.
by. Fall season.
Yeah. Dude, 2023. Like we're around the
Yo,
corner.
That is so crazy. And the year is almost ending.
We're in October, bro.
That is crazy.
October.
Yeah.
We were just in
And by the time our viewers and
June.
listeners hear this,
Oh, yeah,
and
it'll
watch
be-
this,
it'll be in
we're in
November.
November.
It'll be November.
That's crazy.
Scorpio season, best season.
Sure.
Toxic. But
But
yeah,
with like the last 2 months that we have, like,
what are we?
or I guess more so in 2023. Let's just talk
Well,
about
no,
the
like I
first-
think just the end because
right?
in my head,
Yeah.
how you end the year is
That's
how you're
true.
gonna start the year.
Okay.
I don't know if like any of you guys or like even you, I don't know if you guys have ever like just like flipped a switch at the end of the year where it kind of is like you feel a little bit more like into the groove, which is stupid because I'm just like, wow, it took me it took me that many months. It took me 9 months to like
Right.
want to get into the groove of things, but I feel like because everyone waits till like January 1st, like New Year's resolutions, blah blah blah, whatever, but then it's like I feel like you're not going to get started on that till April. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a few months to get into the groove of things. So if you like start in October, November,
Okay.
before, at least doing little
You're
habits.
already in the habit of doing so. So when you
Right.
get
So
to
when
the
you're in
first,
New
you're
Year's, yeah, it's
prepared.
like New Year,
I
New
see,
me.
I see.
You see all the New Year, New me posts,
Yeah.
whatever. But you've already been doing it, so it's easier.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, I've been doing that. Like I just got to continue to do it, if that makes sense.
Right.
I don't know. I think of it that way. I think towards the end of the year, you kind of get more like reflective and more like into your feels and stuff. So you kind of are creating like, oh, what do I really want to do in the next couple, especially it's October. So this is like prime time to think that. But it's like, okay, you reflect like, what did I do this year? But also like, what
What's
are my
coming up?
plans?
Yeah. So what are your plans for 2023? What are you looking forward to?
I want to ask you what you're looking forward to.
Me? Okay,
Yeah.
for sure.
Because you got a lot going on. So I want to know.
Do I?
Yeah. I think you do.
I think I do. Yeah.
Do I?
forget.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. If I gotta schedule everything, I think so.
I have to put things in my Palm Pilot all the
Right.
time. I'm just bad at remembering.
What am I looking forward to?
Yeah.
2023.
What are you looking forward to for the end of the month? Like end of the
month.
year
End of the
and
year?
going into
End of the year.
2023.
So end of the year, what am I looking forward to? End of the
Yeah.
year. What am I looking forward to? I mean, I got Marca Mepe concert in December.
Dude, you and your concerts, bro, is crazy.
I know. I was just
That's
at
the
Maná
only thing.
last
I
night.
know.
You know what's crazy? Besides Lana Del Rey, Maná has been the second artist I've seen the most.
Really?
Yeah.
For the
me and my friend Sammy, we would
señoras.
always go to concerts back in like 2011, I want to
Hey,
say. And,
hide
like, a
your
little before
tias.
that. What's up?
Telling them to hide their tias.
Hide your tias, hide your
primas.
Your primas, las abuelas.
Las abuelitas. Not the
Las
abuelitas.
vecinas. Cuñadas.
Todas. Todas. No
Las
salgan
perras.
de la casa.
JK.
Kinda.
Qué santo. What am I looking forward to? You know what? I think
Yeah.
just kind of I'm looking forward to, I guess, the process or the process right now for the new year.
Yeah.
And just starting up this podcast has been crazy,
The prep.
because it's cool because this
Yeah.
is something I've been talking about wanting to do for a while.
Yeah.
Finally getting it going.
Yeah. We literally.
And so I think the podcast is just something I'm looking forward to for the
Aw.
future. So shout out
Guys.
to y'all. Yeah. What
He
about
loves
you?
us. Honestly, like I think just like the little things. I'm a huge holiday person. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100p. Like Halloween isn't my favorite. I don't really care about Halloween.
Yeah. Pagan holidays, right?
It's yeah, we don't celebrate Halloween. No, but I think like Thanksgiving, I think I'm just like
It's my favorite holiday. Because then you get to go shopping right after. Food, shopping, what else could you ask for?
guys, this is what I was talking about. Serial shopper. No, but I think for me, I don't know, I'm a huge like family person. Like I'm so family oriented that we really like do holidays like big, and you just feel so like wholesome and like your heart is happy during those times. So I think just like Thanksgiving and Christmas and like the little get-togethers and stuff, like I'm truly looking forward to that, because I think it makes me like, it really grounds you when like your life is so hectic.
Yeah.
And then you have those like tiny moments like to really like just like be grateful for like family and your friends, and like, you know, like you truly like, I think it's just like, I don't know, it's so I hate it because it's so advertised, like Thanksgiving, give great, like, you know, like be
Right.
grateful.
Right.
But it's honestly like I genuinely do get those feelings. Like I
good.
am the scheme, like I fell for it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, but it's just like those little things I'm looking forward to, like just like being together and being like spending time with people and stuff like that. But then going into the next year, like I'm
Yeah.
so excited to like the podcast,
Right.
just like everything that I feel like. I was telling my cousin this, I was like, 2023 is gonna be our year, bro. Like I just feel like a lot of growth. Like,
Yeah, I feel it's the year of growth.
you know
too.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the past couple years, it's been so crazy.
Yeah.
that I'm like, and then this one was kind of just like get back on
I
your
think the
feet.
2022 was the year of clarity.
Yes.
The 2020. Well, yeah. All right. 2021.
I think no, we were
2023
still like,
is definitely the year. Of
that
growth.
one you were like on your 2020.
Right.
This is how I picture it.
Let's see.
2020 we were like down bad.
Dead.
Like we're in a coffin.
It's like that SpongeBob guy with like the X when he eats a contaminated. It's the health inspector. He's just like, you know. That's how we were.
That was 2020. 2021 was like on your knees, bro. You
Like,
were
when is
like
this done?
barely getting
Yeah.
you're on your knees.
We scraping.
Yeah, bro, you dragging.
You drag yourself.
2022, I feel like we just stood up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're on our feet again. We're kind of getting our getting our balance back, but then I feel like 2023 is like we're going. Like
Yep.
we're going. There's momentum. Where before, like we were just so confused, still trying to get clarity, still trying to figure things out. Like, but I feel like now it's like okay, we can do this. Like,
And even if the world's against you, keep pushing.
hey, it's
keep
grind
pushing.
time. Because genuinely, like, I feel like the only thing that like really stopped, it's like you're your biggest, like,
Yeah. You're
your biggest
obstacle.
wall. Yeah, and like, as soon as you get over that hump, it's like okay, yeah, like we're good.
I
Like,
love that.
yeah,
So here's the 2023 being a great year.
dude.
For now, we're gonna keep.
I
on
hope so.
grinding. Yeah, right. We're gonna look back at this
January's
2023.
episode.
Yeah, January episode. We're like, we're done.
Guys, it's been a good run. I don't know if I could do this
Yeah.
anymore. But yeah,
dope.
that's
I
what
love
I'm
it.
really excited for. But
And then we have a lot of interesting things we're gonna do for the podcast too.
yeah, we're trying
gonna
to
have
just
some
like get
different
things
segments.
moving, segments. We also just like would love to hear what you guys have to say about things, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like feedback. Like we genuinely want this. Like, yeah, we are doing this because like it's fun for us, honestly. Like, yeah, it's stressful, but
Yeah, yeah. It took us like an hour to set up this. little
Anthony like
at-home-
closes all the windows for an hour and
Yeah,
I
we're
can't
sweating
breathe.
here.
But I think we truly do it because I think a lot of us can relate to each other.
Right.
So like the feedback and all the comments and just anything, like even like constructive criticism, like we want to hear it. Like, yeah, we're still growing. We just started. We're still trying to get I mean, like Anthony's like super behind the scenes on everything. And like, you know, you truly are like grinding out here.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You find me up.
His head explodes. It's so big. But I think that generally like is what makes us excited is like knowing that we're getting so much like positive like feedback and we just would want to know like what do you guys want to listen to us speak about, like
Yeah.
just like whenever you guys have a thought and you want us, like if you listen to us, we're super grateful, but like
We're open to it.
we're open to anything, like
Yeah.
genuinely, like we want to know what you guys want to hear, like what you found like interesting, like just little things. So we encourage you to
Yeah, so
like reach
Comment
out
below. If not, you can always shoot us a DM.
Yeah, shoot us a text.
Us, let us know.
If you have my number, shoot me a text, a DM, anything. Give me a call.
Yeah.
Just don't FaceTime. I hate unsolicited FaceTimes.
You know beforehand you're gonna FaceTime.
Send me a
Give
text.
me a warning. Yeah.
Yeah, send
Can you
me a
talk? Can you FaceTime? No.
But yeah, like we're really looking forward to that. Like for the next, especially like December, like end of the year, like
Yeah.
topics. Like we want to know what you guys want to hear.
And we got some things in mind. It's not like
Yeah, we got a lot of interesting
Yeah.
things in mind. So
And you'll be seeing that slowly progress.
yeah.
over, so
If you
it'll be good.
so make sure to engage because
Right.
we want to. I genuinely we're curious to know these things.
Yeah.
So we leave it in your hands, I
Yeah.
guess.
And just kind of going back to our earlier point, just thank you guys so much for tuning
Yeah.
in, for, giving up your 40 minutes to an hour just to hear us, watch us. And, every follow, we appreciate every like, every comment, every.
Anthony's watching the analytics, guys. He sees.
You see.
he's
Who's my ride or dies? Who's really homies?
like you're fake.
Nah, but for real, we really appreciate you guys. And, I think this about wraps us up for episode 2.
Yeah, that was episode 2, guys.
Nice. Do you still feel like you birthed a baby?
I feel
Are you
like
cradling
I'm
it?
now cradling.
Nice.
We've gotten
Stay
over the
tuned
labor.
throughout the episode. See how that baby's doing. Awesome. All right. Well, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening to us on Spotify, if you're watching us on Spotify, because they got
Yeah,
that
because you can do
feature.
that now.
Yeah. So that's pretty
Congrats.
cool. Yeah. So you can watch us on Spotify as well.
And
if you're-
YouTube. Or YouTube.
If you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, we think the best way is really YouTube.
I love YouTube.
Yeah, I love YouTube too.
Yeah. So
Have us in the background while you're cleaning your room. You know what I'm saying?
listen
Yeah.
to us talk.
We're here with you. You know, we're watching. Okay, I was about to say we're watching you clean your room, but we're not. All right, we won't go to that extreme, but we're like, yeah, move that a little to the left. Yeah, it looks good there.
You missed a spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
but we're super grateful and continue to watch, guys. It's going to be a journey, hopefully a very long journey.
Yeah.
But we're excited.
Yeah.
And we love you guys.
Yeah, we love you guys.
We
so
appreciate you.
We'll let y'all be. Thanks for tuning in with us. We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks, girly pops.